We have students graduating from the university who you might think are better prepared to work in their remote environments because they're accustomed to online education, but they're not. And that's because the resolution of these 5 dysfunctions of the team, the typical solution has been twofold: specification of task and alignment of incentives. I'm going to take you through that. The specification of tasks is greater specificity in the job description, less removal of the ambiguity from the task. What does that look like? It looks like a job description and tasks, skills training that are narrow and defined. Second one, alignment of incentives, says now that we've defined in this narrow way what we're paying you to do, how do we gamify or gig your incentive structure so that you get paid when you do more of that thing? In 2002, the sharing economy wasn't a thing. Uber wasn't a thing. Airbnb wasn't a thing, not in the way that they are now. Postmates wasn't a thing. The gig economy didn't exist the way it did now, but the gig economy exemplifies these solutions to competing priorities and false commitments and erosion of trust and destructive conflict and lack of accountability. The gig economy says this is what you will do, and it's very narrow. It improves the accountability and it creates the incentives to just do that thing. So when we have greater specificity of task and alignment of the incentives with that task, we gig and gamify the pay structures, we resolve the problems of the 5 dysfunctions of a team. And we're using the information communication technology to specify the task, gig and gamify the incentives in a way that solves the problem created by the information communication technology. Upwork, TaskRabbit, these, the digital assistant movement, these are information communication technology solutions to problems that exist because of information communication technology. What's wrong with that? Because it's not teamwork. That's not how teams work. There are 3 things that emerge from the specification of tasks and the gig and gamification of incentives. The first is, tell me what to do. In the specification of task, people emerge from the university in an environment in which they've been encouraged to do what they're told, and they have an expectation of their employers that they will be told what to do. In the gig and gamification economy, not a problem. Pick up this order, deliver it to this address. It's very clear what you're being told to do. The second is, reward me for doing it. When you've told me what to do and I do it, pay me because I've done the thing that you told me to do. And finally, allow me to contribute only what and when I want to work. Students who emerge from their typical university environment now have these kinds of expectations of their employer. They're told what to do, they're rewarded for doing it, and they have agency in how much and when, under the circumstances under which they're going to do it. This is the antithesis of teamwork. This is coordination, but it's not teamwork. This is everyone working for themselves in a narrow way that they fit together. It solves the problem of working at cross purposes. It solves the problem of false commitment. It solves the problem of erosion of trust. It solves the problem of destructive conflict by removing conflict. And it solves the problem of accountability by aligning the incentives with the tasks. But it does not create the team in the first place. You can solve all the problems of the dysfunction of the team and still not have a team, because the success of the group is not interdependent. It's everyone for themselves.